Bismillahirrahmanirrahim and Assalamualaikum. Welcome to Azad Jammu Kashmir Textbook Board. This is Hamna Binte Shehzad. Dear students, आज के इस वीडियो लेसन में हम देखेंगे साइंस फॉर द ग्रेड 6 का यूनिट नंबर 7. इन द टाइटल ऑफ यूनिट इज मिक्सचर्स. हम इस चैप्टर को पढ़ चुके हुए हैं. आज हम लेसन नंबर 5 में देखेंगे एक्सरसाइज. सो लेट्स मूव टुवर्ड्स द एक्सरसाइज. राइट डिटेल्ड आंसर. डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन एलिमेंट, कंपाउंड एंड मिक्सचर. जी, सबसे पहले हम एलिमेंट को देखेंगे. An element consists of same type of atom that cannot be broken down into simpler substances. All atoms of an element are same. It can exist as either atom or molecule, fixed melting and boiling points. Example: iron, copper, gold. Compound. The elements are chemically combined together to form a compound. The properties of the compounds are different from its original elements. It is difficult to separate the element of compound. Fixed melting and boiling point. Water, sugar, common salt are example of compound. Now mixture. It is made up of two or more substances that are not chemically combined. The component of a mixture retain their original properties. The components can be separated easily. No fixed melting and boiling point. Lemonade, milk, and salad and air is example of mixture. Now differentiate between heterogeneous and homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous mixture is that in which its components do not disappear and composition of the mixture is not uniform. Homogeneous mixture is that in which its components disappear and composition of the mixture is uniform throughout the mixture. What is chromatography? Explain paper chromatography. Dyes and inks are mixed to make the colors for the food, clothes and pen inks. We can use a method called chromatography to find the color in the ink of a pen is a pure dye or a mixture of dyes. Chromatography is the separation of colored chemical. It works because some components of a mixture are more soluble than the other. In paper chromatography, filter paper is used to separate the color components in a mixture. Chromatography only works for soluble dyes like that in food and pen, but not the dyes in clothes. The most soluble dyes move faster on a filter paper than these soluble dyes. Write a note on a filtration. The process in which we use a filter paper or a filter cloth to separate insoluble solid of a mixture from a liquid is called filtration. Take a filter paper and fold it as shown in the figure. Fit it in the paper and wet glass funnel. Now take some muddy water in a beaker and pour it on the glass rod in the funnel. The water passes through the filter paper into the beaker. The mud is kept back by the filter paper. The process is called filtration. Sublimation. The process in which a solid on heating directly changes into a gas or vapor state is called sublimation. We can use this process to separate the two components of a mixture if one component has the property of to sublime. Distillation. Mixture can be separated with another method called distillation if the component of the mixture have different boiling points. Distillation is a method by which two or more liquid in a solution are separated by boiling of the liquid with the lower boiling point and condensing in another container. Now, constructed response questions. Element, compound and mixtures are different forms of matter. The word substance is used for pure matter. What are the characteristics or properties of a matter as a substance? A sample of pure matter is termed as a substance, and substance on mixing with each other undergoes a chemical change. New substances are formed. Give example of substances. Iron oxide. Differentiate between element and compound. पहले हम इस क्वेश्चन को देख चुके हैं तो हम इसको एक दफ़ा फिर देख लेते हैं. An element consists of same type of atoms that cannot be broken down into simpler substances. All atoms of elements are same. It can exist as either atom or molecule, fixed melting and boiling points. Example: iron, copper, gold. Compound. The elements are chemically combined together to form a compound. The properties of the compounds are different from its element. It is difficult to separate the elements of compound, fixed melting and boiling points, water, sugar, common salt. It is made up of two or more substances that are not chemically combined. The components of a mixture retain their original properties. The components can be separated easily. No fixed melting and boiling point. Lemonade, milk, air, etc. are examples. Mixtures are impure forms of matter. What are the characteristics or properties of matter as a mixture? A sample of matter consisting of two or more physically combined substances is called a mixture. Examples: salad, milk, juice. Differentiate between heterogeneous and homogeneous mixture. Heterogeneous. In this mixture, composition do not disappear. Composition of the mixture is not uniform. Homogeneous. In this mixture, composition disappear. Composition of the mixture is uniform. Homogeneous mixtures are also called solutions. Name as a solution which exists in gaseous state at room temperature and pressure. Air. Name some solution which exists in liquid state and standard room temperature and pressure. Ink, water. Name the solution which exists in solid state at room temperature and pressure. Brass, bronze. Describe the property of solution which exists in solid state at standard room temperature and pressure. G. Solid can be melted. Solid can be mixed with other solids to make a mixture. जी, आई होप आपको आज का वीडियो लेसन पसंद आया होगा। एक नए वीडियो लेसन के साथ हम फिर मिलेंगे, तब तक के लिए अल्लाह हाफ़िज़।